Then she said I wasn't on my medication. Well, at that time, the doctor said I didn't need to be on it anymore. This was medication I had when I was a kid. So between that, I had to take parenting classes. Like it was a lot. Like it go through that process. It hurt.
So what have you been done?
I have OCD and I have mild depression. And my OCD is just overthinking. I just think a lot. Like sometimes I'll be in the bed and I'll be thinking, oh my God, I don't know if I lock the door. So I'll get up and go check the door like 2 or 3 times. But it was just that situation just hurt.
So what were you doing in Louisiana?
I was running a daycare. I have been doing that for like 2 years. I was stable. Everything was like I didn't need for anything. Everything was good. I was out there with my grandparents who pretty much raised me anyway. My mom didn't. And it was because of abuse. My grandparents took me away. But
I guess when you look at a person's life and you try to figure out how did I get this way? How did I just say fuck it? You know what I'm saying?
I just think I think I know. Just the situation with the court, the things I heard my mama say, it just took me back to when I was a kid. My grandparents had to take me away. And
so was your father involved then?
He didn't really know the extent of everything that was going on. Like he's apologized to me in the recent years when he started finding out more stuff. And I think that's why he really tries now, because he was trying to build their businesses then. So he was busy. He just let my mama have reign. And he feels bad about it now. And that's why he's so like a helicopter grandparent over all my kids, because he feels like he has to make up for what he didn't do with me. And like he apologizes a lot every time he finds out something else. It don't even matter how small it is. We just be having a random conversation. My brother might say something, and it'll be something that he never even knew. And and then he'll call me. He'll apologize. He'll ask me if I need something. Like just trying to do, I guess, whatever he can to feel like so-called makeup for what he wasn't doing when he was trying to build their business.
Do you forgive your mother?
I'm trying to build a relationship with her, which we're getting better. I can tell she's trying, but I'll never get an apology.
But don't look for that.
I know. I'm not looking for it. Sometimes I just want her to acknowledge what she did. Like,
sometimes, and I don't want you to think it's just that it's something you weighing heavy on. You walked in and your spirit is just very heavy today. Sometimes you got to realize that every thought that you think, that's not your thought. Drink you a glass, drink you some water.
I know it's not my thought. I picked up on a lot of other people all the time.
This is what I want you to think. So your mother wasn't a good mother to you. Your mother, she suffers from mental illness. Yes?
Yeah, she is bipolar.
Okay. So when she was younger, she did not take her meds, or she wouldn't?
Nothing. She didn't do anything.
Okay. So your grandparents took you and raised you,
My
right?
grandparents came and got me because of how my mom beat me one time.
Okay. So in her mind, because she didn't value herself, because she didn't have a baseline, she didn't value you either. And so her way of getting or making it right was to take over what you created.
Yeah.
And because you didn't have the basis or the foundation of what you needed, you allowed that to happen because a part of you thought that you wasn't worth it in the first place.
Right.
Okay. So, as I said, every thought that pops into your head is not your thought. And you have to know that you're not her collateral damage. You're not her stain or her mistake. That's her. That's not you. And the power in all of this is it wasn't done behind your back, it was done in your face. See, a lot of times people do shit in family and everything else, and they do it behind your back. This was done in your face. So, and I'm trying to say that I'm trying to say this as kind as I can without saying how harsh I can be.
It's okay. You can just
Because she did that shit in your face, so you know how to handle her. See, you don't never give a motherfucker a second opportunity. And I'm not saying that your mother's a motherfucker. But what I am saying is that you don't never give a person another opportunity to hurt you like they did the first time. See, it's black people and probably other societies too, but I can't talk about them. I could just talk about black people. And I think a lot of times we are so programmed and so trained to think that our worth is nothing. And so we perpetuate that and we deflect it onto our children and everything else. And I think what we never get and we never realize it because there's no one there to validate that at the point in our life where we need it, we just accept it. And that's what you did. See, we accept those bitter pills that people try to push down our throat. But at what point do you say, that's you? And that's how you feel about yourself. That's not me because I'm a completely different person. And stop seeking validation from the people that hurt you. Your mother said what she said the first time. She took you to court trying to take your kids and stuff like that. And because you didn't have that foundation of someone to fight for you, right? It's easy just to live in that victim spirit because that's all you know. And then it just go down and down and down. Then another situation happened, and another situation happened, and another situation happened. And you think, this is my life. And it's just how it is. But that's not true.
yeah, I don't want to be like that anymore.
Then you have to make a conscious decision when you ready. Then you just not. That you deserve to have every fucking thing that is good. This is a fucked up ass world. And over 95% of it is dark matter. So that's why negative shit can exist quicker than something that's positive. But you have to remember you the salt of the earth. So you that other 4-5% that ain't. But if you need to be, you can be.
Right.
You deserve that word deserve, deserve, deserve. Why we think we don't deserve nothing good? All we think is that we deserve something that's fucked up and that's bad. And we just accept it. I don't choose to accept it. You can't either. And it's just such toxicity. Do you know I'd rather scrape my bare ass against hot coal than to let someone think they got me bent over a barrel behind some because people use love as a weapon. It ain't even violence that's mass destruction. It's love. That's why that word don't have no power like it used to. Because people say they love you and then they just turn right around and do harmful shit and hurt you. And then they say, well, I love you. And in your mind, you think that love is associated with pain. I'm talking about programming. So to me, I don't say that like I love you to everybody. I might like you a lot. I might appreciate what you do for me a lot. But love holds that word hold power to me. Because see, love is an action word. What is an action word? It's a verb, means to do,
Right.
to act. So love is not something that describes something. It's an action word. It's to do. It's an action. And people, that's why my ex-husband used to say to me, every time I was like, will you tell me you love me? Will you say you love me? And he would always say, why do you want me to tell you that I love you if my actions are not going to reflect it? And I was so stupid. I would be like, oh, I need to do more so he can love me.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know why when I walked in here, I didn't even see you, but I saw you. And I had to say that to you. You are not dead. You are still alive. And you made it. Through all the bullshit that could have taken you down and destroyed you, it didn't. Love comes with behavior, healthy behavior. And if love is not associated with healthy behavior, it is not love, it is manipulation. I asked my ex one time, are you ready, darling? Okay. I asked my husband one time, why did you treat me like that? Why did you do me like that? You know what he said? Because I could. I know you loved me.
Manipulation.
That is not love. That is manipulation. And some of us are so confused, we think that is the idea of love. You got to get your power back.
I do. I know. This is stuff I
And
tell
guess
myself.
what? It is so simple. You just do it. You just do it. Ain't got to be no special way or special process, or it ain't got to be like that. You just got to do it. You got to make this motherfucking decision. And for the first time in your life, you got to fight for that decision. You got to fight for it like you ain't never fought for nothing else in this whole world. I don't want people to pity me. I don't want people to feel sorry for me. If you don't love me, leave me the fuck alone. I don't need your manipulation. I don't need your lying. I don't need you motherfucker telling me the shit, the motherfucker gaslight me. I don't need none of that shit. That's why I don't get into the fan shit. I don't want you to be a fucking fan. I want you to be another woman that's just like me that says, I seen what you was talking about. I feel what you was going through. This is what it is for me. Now I'm working on this. Thank you for inspiring me. Thank you for helping me deal with my shadow self. Thank you. Because of you now, I'm here and I'm doing this and I'm progressing like this and I'm becoming like this. Thank you for that. And if witchcraft was the door that opened it up for you to get into that and to do it, and now you are working on your spirituality, then that's great. But don't you ever again forget about you. Don't you ever do that again.
Yes, ma'am.
Go on in. Go
Thank
on
you.
now. You was just on my spirit. I'm like, you just hit me. And when I came through the door, and I was like, whoop, no.
Thank you.
Sometimes you need another person that do care about you and do have love for you. They might not love you in the way of you might love your children, but they have so much love for you as a woman.
Mhm.
Don't nobody control it. Don't nobody control your value. Don't nobody control your worth. Don't nobody control how you feel about yourself. Don't nobody have control how you look at yourself. Don't nobody control none of that but you. That's why when you build yourself a certain kind of way, can't nobody knock you down because you built the pedestal that you standing on. People want to know so bad, what's my secret? I ain't got no motherfucking secret. The secret is I fought for this. I did. And I don't owe a person a motherfucking thing because I did it. I got it. Yeah. Now you can either fall in line or fall the fuck off. But either way, you're going to fall somewhere. You can either fall in front of me and I'm going to step over your bitch ass, or you can fall in line and be with me. But can't nobody make me feel bad about nothing I done done. If you was a hoe, you was a hoe. Yeah. Everybody done sold some pussy and sold some dick one time in their motherfucking life for something. Besides, if it was bad, it didn't count no way. Thank you. I appreciate you. Now, this video really technically was not about that. I just came into my store and the young lady that work here, her spirit hit me for I got all the way in. And I'm like, no, you can't be here today like that. And I was like, what's wrong with you? I never got to what's wrong with her, but at the end of the day, it don't even matter. Because we're going to speak to the root. Taking my medicine. And some of y'all, do y'all take y'all medicine, y'all vitamins a day? Because I'm taking mine. God damn it. If y'all suffering from depression, take y'all some vitamin D. 10,000 units. That's a good start. Most of us suffer from lack of vitamin D. We're going to take care of ourselves. $10,000 to $40,000. That is the recommended dosage. Yeah. I'm gonna take my shit. Since that COVID, I had to. I'm taking my little chlorophyll too. This shit tastes like dirt water with a hint of mint. But I'm still gonna take it. Make the poom poom smell better. Make you feel better. Your skin clear up. Get my heart chakra oil for the heart. I just want y'all to push through. I know I made that video about hoodoo and I know.
I needed that. Thank you.
Yeah, you look better. Ain't no, listen, I be trying to tell y'all that even when you think there's something wrong with you, ain't nothing wrong with you. Everybody done had a fucked up deal. Everybody been dealt a fucked up hand set of cards. But let me tell you something. You think your life fucked up? It's another motherfucker that'll take the cards you've been dealt and play the fuck out your hand. It's somebody right now. You talking about my hair think that good. You walking around, you can see. It's people that's blind. It's people that ain't got their foot cut out for whatever reason. Yeah. You not. Everybody got something that everybody got something that they could improve on, but that just don't stop you from living. It just don't stop you from living. Only if you let it.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing wrong with you.
Nothing's wrong.
You didn't have some fucked up shit to happen. And that's all right. We done all had some fucked up shit to happen. But are you gonna let it just completely fuck up everything? Always? I'll be 43 in May. I was 33 before I decided I wanted me. These last 10 years of my life been beautiful. Yeah, I've had to get a little bit thicker skin. Because you know these motherfuckers on YouTube will try to come for you, which I don't give a good lovely fuck.
They do.
I mean, but that's the thing though. When you make the choice for you, can't nobody make me feel bad. They just can't.
Yeah.
I'm not fit to let no bald headed, bad skin, funky breath, horse head ass, motherfucking buffalo built ass, raggedy mouth ass bitch, or anybody make me stubby football fingers having it. I'm not fit to make nobody make me feel bad about me. Yeah. And if you want to be in my motherfucking life, bitch, you can be there. But you're gonna have to step the fuck up. You either gonna boss the fuck up being around me, or you gonna get the fuck away. But those are the rules that I've set for my life. And them are the rules that you gotta set for yours. Ain't nobody in this bitch got boundaries. And that's what's wrong with people. People just be freestyling all the way. No, give motherfuckers some boundaries. They either gonna leave you alone or they gonna fuck with you even tougher because you give. I remember this girl named Dominique that was doing my hair. And sometimes I can be narcissistic. I can admit that. And I think that I could throw my money around and everybody's supposed to move. I could admit that. I understand it. But because you got to know your triggers and you got to know what your problems are. I text her on a Sunday and I was like, I want my hair done. I'll pay you anything. Because I do shit like that. And she didn't even respond, right? Mm-hmm. And I didn't even get offended by that. Because she was giving me boundaries. She said she don't do her on Sunday. Here I go being a fucking tyrant and a bullhead. I'm going to challenge that. Yeah. Monday morning, she said, I read your text message yesterday, but I've told you, Duchess, I don't do her on Sundays. My response was, Ashe, you are absolutely correct. I tried it. Did. Do you understand what I'm saying? And I didn't get no attitude or okay. Boundaries. People got to learn how to fucking respect it. And if you can't respect people's boundaries, first you go, well, she trying to do this. Bitch, she ain't got to move because you want her to move a certain kind of way. Yeah. That's what's wrong. And then we scared, I don't want to offend nobody. Man, motherfuckers gonna be offended if you blow your goddamn nose to the right. And they gonna be mad then the motherfucking bitch. She blew her nose to the right eye hard. What the fuck they got to do with you? Yeah. You barely wash your ass. What you sit up here talking about somebody blowing their nose some kind of way? That's why I say what the fuck I want to. But the thing about it is you got to be able to say what the fuck you want to say too. My mama would be fucking scared of me. Cause bitch, you trying to make it seem like I'm crazy? I'll show your ass crazy. Yeah. Ain't no way I'ma fold. I'm not gonna fucking fold. I look at it now, I have thousands of people that's watching me. I'm not fit to fold because if I fold, then every goddamn thing I done said and I done taught over 10 years has been a goddamn lie. And one thing I'm not is a fucking liar. I'm not. Period. You can't be either. Because at the end of the day, you got kids looking at you. And I think people forget your kids looking at you. And they either gonna say, my mama wasn't shit. She would do the same shit you could say about your mama.
Yeah.
Or you could say, my mama was a fighter. I seen my mama push through. And I think that be the problem. If magic is hoodoo or Wicca or Terra or worshiping Satan and whatever you need to do to get you to that point, this motherfucker need to fix their goddamn alarm.
Yeah.
Whatever you need to do magically, do it. Because magic is just like everything else. It's an umbrella term. And it's not a one size fit all.
Yeah.
Where is your push through? So you helped me teach a video today. I was gonna talk about something completely different, but your spirit was so heavy. Ain't nothing wrong with you.
Yeah.
Happiness don't have to look like something for me. It just gotta look like something for you. See, if your weakness is, I just want love. I just want somebody to love me. I just want to be seen. Do you see yourself?
Right. That's what I'm working on.
Think about this. You know when you're pregnant and you start going into labor.
Mm-hmm.
And the only time, can you push at any time?
No.
You can only push when you having what?
When you're having a contraction.
Think about it. Ain't that how life is?
Yeah.
Every time you feel that pain, every time you feel that contraction, you just got to push. Look what you just birthed out of that pushing. You don't even think about the pain no more when you see your baby.
Yeah.
That's how life is. That's how life is.
It is.
That's how life is. They don't tell you just push. No. They say when you feel a contraction, push. That's how life is. That's it.
And pushing.
You just got to push the fuck through.
Yeah.
Because after you push through and you gotten over whatever that was, look what you done birthed. Now you just a little bit stronger and now you can handle a little bit more. Because before you was having that labor, before you was in them having them contractions, you didn't even know how much can I take? How much can I go through? How much? I hope this makes sense.
It does. And it's right on time. And I appreciate it. I appreciate it. I'm grateful for you. Thank you for telling me that.
Ain't nothing wrong with you, baby. You're a beautiful young lady. Ain't nothing wrong with you. Remember, men, they not attracted to the weak. And when you asking for a nigga to come in and rescue you, what is he doing? It's because you in a weak spot and he coming to, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Men understand strength.
That's true.
I'm going to tell you something. I love me first. And if something in me outgrows you and something in you outgrows you and me together where we not a us no more, then that's just what it is. How do you know what your purpose is? Because remember I asked you, what is it? Your purpose is to be right here at this very fucking moment, figuring out what the fuck you want to do.
Yes.
That's your purpose. It ain't to be, how can you heal when you haven't healed?
Right.
But that's the thing though. You ain't so bad. We done all been through this in some type of shape or form or fashion. We done all been through this. Sometimes y'all think that, well, my daddy wasn't there for me. Well, have you ever thought that maybe that was a good thing? Because maybe if he would have been there, maybe he would have hurt you more.
Yeah.
So maybe the love for you was for him not to be there. Think about all of the parents that kept their kids, that beat on them, really, because they're not that they hate them. They didn't want them for whatever reason, and they still got them, and they feel stuck with them, so they just abuse them. Fuck that shit.
Yeah.
Because what'll happen is you don't know what your mother is feeding your kids about you. You know what I'm saying? You don't know. And in a sense, they don't know. They'll just think that she right.
At this point, she can't handle it anymore, so she pushes it off. Everything she pushes on me.
Good. Because she probably made them kids like that.
Yeah, she did. Yeah, she did. They're good kids. They make great grades, but they just have attitudes.
Well, you got to think about it too. I don't give a fuck who raised you. Kids want their mama.
Yeah, and that's always been a thing.
Yeah, and if you try to keep them away, that's why really I never try to badmouth a dad to their kid, to the child. You should never do that because they got to find out on their own.
Right.
Because if you do that, you ain't gonna do nothing but make the kids want the daddy in their life even more. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. She used to badmouth me, and then she wouldn't let me see them if she wasn't there. If the nanny was there, then I couldn't go. But then now, in the past like 4 years, they're teenagers. She can't handle it. So
good. I hope they drive her crazy.
They do. So she just pushes it on me. Lydia, I need you to call and talk to this one. Lydia, come over here and do this.
And that's what she fucking get.
Yeah. He don't listen to me. You need to talk to him.
Of course he not. You're not his mama. You're the grandmama. Let me tell you something. Me as a grandmother, I'm not raising my grandchild. That's what her mama is for. I'm the grandmama. I'm the one that spoil her and buy her high price ass shit and let her go back to her mama. That's what my job is.
Yeah.
That's why when my daughter called me, TT doing this and TT doing that. Well, ask yourself what you're showing her. Why she acting like that? Well, you need to talk to her. I'm not a mama. I'm a grandmother. You need to talk to her because she don't act like that around me. She act like that when she around you. So you need to figure out what the fuck is going on in your household. I'm not fit to be the grandma mama. Now, my grandbaby do call me mama. But when asked, why does she call me mama? She said, because everybody call you mama. It's not that I'm trying to be her mama. She's like, I said, grandbaby, you can call me grandmama. She said, no. I'm baby and you mama. Because that's why I used to call baby and grandbaby all the time.
Aww.
And she said, no, I'm baby and you mama. I said, well, you know, I'm not your mama. Shay's your mama. She said, I know who my mama is, mommy. I was okay. I said, well, why do you call me mama? She said, everybody call you mama. I said, oh, okay. But that's still not my responsibility. You know, I'm not fit to try to be the, no, that's. Come on, give me a hug.
Oh, no, I'm almost like it.
Oh, Lord, no, don't.
Because I already had Toya.
No,
she said,
no, don't.
Toya was like, are you cramping? And as soon as she said it, I said, yeah. She was
no.
Like, okay.
For the record, if y'all on y'all period, don't fucking touch me. Because if y'all touch me and y'all on y'all motherfucking period, I'm going to be on my goddamn period. And if you are feeling cramps and hurting, I'm going to feel cramps and motherfucking hurt. No. And I think my peer girl at the store because I woke up with a fucking attitude. I woke up mad as a motherfucker. I did. I woke up mad. I was like, fuck this shit. Like, you mad at breakfast? Yeah, I'm mad at breakfast. And I want some.
Yeah.
Because I'm a Taurus and it sure sound good.
Brunch sounds good tomorrow. So we dressing up?
Yeah, I love to dress up.
Okay.
And then we can go to Keeks. Keeks sell secondhand bags, but they are the Gucci, the Louis Vuitton,
Okay.
But when I say secondhand, it ain't gonna be no, they still ain't cheap.
Yeah.
Them hoes be like $1,800, $2,000. They be, but I like to go in there. What I do, I need to go online and see what purse I like because I ain't bought me no expensive purse in a minute. I like to go in there and the white people, unfortunately, when I walk in there, they go, "Can I help you?" I said, "Yeah, I already purchased my purse. I'm just here to pick it up." And then I purposely don't give them the email or the confirmation number, so I make them look it up. And then they try to show me the small versions of the purse that I'd really paid $2,500 for. And they try to show me the small version. I said, "Oh, that's cute. But I don't want that. That's not the purse that I paid for. Can you go back there and look it up for me, please?"
I love it.
And they come back, "Oh, you have this one." And I'm like, "Yes, darling."
Okay, I like it.
And I call them names like darling and dear heart. And everybody that know me, when I say darling and dear heart, that don't mean that I'm being nice. That mean I'm being nice nasty.
Mm-hmm.
Because sometimes when you walk in stores like that and you are my complexion and you look like me, they be thinking that you might be in there looking for an application so you can have a job. And I be like, "A job? I don't want no goddamn job." Let me tell you something. It's hard for me to do a petition about a job. Who the fuck wants to work for somebody else? I came for the big bag and I don't want no goddamn job. "Would you like some water?" I said, "No, I would like a glass of champagne because that is what y'all serve people here." "Thank you, darling."
I can't wait to see it.
I be such a cunt. Oh, girl, I be such a cunt to people. I do. I went into the Louis Vuitton store in Las Vegas. And when I walked in there, nobody wanted to help me. I stood in there maybe 10, 15 minutes and I did it on purpose. So when I finally got someone to help me, I asked for the biggest bag and this bag was $7,000. And I had cash.
Mm-hmm.
So I took out a stack.
Okay.
And then I put it on the counter and I said, "You know what? I changed my mind." "Oh, is something wrong with the bag?" I said, "No, something was wrong with the customer service."
That part. And Julia Roberts ass. Pretty woman.
I guess. Fuck them.
Insane.
I'm telling you, the worst thing they could have ever did was give this nigga money.
And they did.
I ain't gonna even lie. Ooh, I could be a motherfucker. Ooh. Because I want to eat at 5-star places and I expect that kind of customer service. And if I don't get it, and I have a problem with that, and I have a problem with the way that I've been served, especially if I could feel the energy that you really don't want me in here, I'm going to tell everybody out that's black, go eat there. So they could be mad that all these niggas came in here. Because I think they think that we don't have no money and that we can't afford stuff like that. You know, everybody ain't living for taxes.
Yeah. That's true.
I tell you, my nerves. Sometimes my nerves just don't allow me to be cordial. Cause I'm gonna give you the same motherfucking energy that you give me. Bitch, you act crazy with me, I'm gonna act crazy with your ass back. But I'm gonna be nice nasty with it. I'm not gonna raise my voice. And when you done really piss me off, I'm not gonna even cuss. Cause I don't need to. I know how to cut deep. And I don't mind cutting you deep to the white meat. And I ain't got to raise my voice or nothing. I remember a girl, she was like, well, we had exchanged a few strong words.
Mm-hmm.
And she was like, I can meet you. Bitch, we are over 30 years old. What in the fuck do I look like meeting you for anything other than brunch? You gonna meet me? I could meet you in a parking lot and I can fight. Why the fuck I want to do that?
Yeah.
Now let me be clear. I'm not scared of you, bitch. But at the same time, why I want to be messing up my hair that I done paid all this goddamn money for? I didn't put my makeup on. I'm not doing that with your ratchet, raunchy, roach ass. Oh,
uncouth roaches.
That's the tragedy of it all. Why you think somebody want to be swinging and fighting with you?
Mm-hmm.
See, fighting a person head on is just them. But fighting a person magically, well, that's everybody.
That's your whole line behind you.
Because why I just want to fight you? I want to fight the motherfucker that made you. Oh, she dead? When I want to drag her up from the pits of wherever she is and hex her too. I want to fuck with your kids because I don't want to fight you head on. I don't want to do that. Why we got to do that? Because me whooping your ass is just you being in pain. I want everybody that was created with you and those that will come after you to feel this. People don't think. They don't think. I told a bitch one time, you gonna keep on fucking with me. Your motherfucking granddaddy gonna feel it wherever he at.
In that grave.
And them ugly ass kids. All of them ugly. People scared to talk about people kids. Well, y'all stop fucking these niggas for money and stuff like that. It don't even be nothing but some change. Them be the niggas that you fuck around and get pregnant from.
Yes.
Haven't you ever noticed the horniest motherfuckers are the ones that ain't got shit?
They ain't got a pot to piss in or a window to throw it out of.
Have you ever noticed that?
I noticed that.
Nigga ain't got no goddamn job, but he just ready to fuck. Cause he got all that energy, cause he ain't working.
He got all them kids.
Talking about pull out game. Pull out your car and go to the job. You ain't even got that. And I always want to stick your dick up. And what's so sad about it? What's so sad about it is y'all sit up and fuck these niggas over and over and over again. All right, so you had one baby. All right. Y'all fuck around and have 2, 3 kids by these son bitches. And then let the nigga talk shit to you.
Yeah.
Boy, you barely breathe. Shut the fuck up. Because breathing is free. And that's all the fuck you got. I just, and the females, same goddamn way. Why is it the bitch that don't work can roll the best blunt? Have you ever noticed that? I ain't never seen a bitch that work roll a blunt so tight, so clean, so neat. But a bitch that ain't got no job, a bitch that ain't doing shit, that bitch can roll the cleanest, tightest, prettiest blunt I've ever seen. Girl, why you ain't rolling cigars or some shit? Bitch, you the bitch to call it. Shit.
You're so funny.
It's all these people that be talking in my head. I just be like, you got all this energy. You ain't filled out a job application. You ain't did nothing.
Not one.
But stay dressed though.
They probably boosting them clothes.
Loosen them clothes. The bitch buying them. The guy on kids for 'em. That's what it is.
Them goddamn cancers.
I'm about to go finish filling some bottles and restock in the black room.
I actually want to clean that room out,
Okay.
and I want to move some of that stuff around.
Okay.
I'm supposed to get over here so I can do that, so we can work. I done played enough with y'all, but you feel better. You feel lighter.
I
You
feel
almost
lighter.
jump when you walk.
I do. I feel lighter. Yeah, I can jump. Might get 2 black eyes.
You ain't gonna get no 2 black eyes.
It's tickle bitties. But but I can jump. And I thank you. I'm grateful. I'm so grateful for you. I really am.
I'm glad. It's nice for someone to be grateful for me. But are you grateful for yourself? Make sure you're doing it too. I ain't no better than you.
Yeah.
You know. I ain't no better than you. I ain't no better than nobody. You know, it's just some people it is,
Yeah.
and some people they just don't. But you're not a bad person.
No, I'm not.
And you gotta stop thinking of yourself like that. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
You gotta stop doing that because it's really bullshit. And I know that it might sound crazy or whatever, but it really is. Fuck that shit. And fuck your mama too, shit. That's why them kids be driving her the fuck crazy, because they want to be with their fucking mama.
And they do. They over there at my house now. So, what? Well, let me go buy my tarot cards.
Shit, them motherfucking cancers is a booster hustling motherfuckers. Them bitches is still out the air conditioner, and they always got some kind of leak. Them goddamn cancers. And I'm not saying that all cancers, because some cancers, they hustle in a legal way. But them still some hustling ass bitches, though. They be like, what you need? I can probably get you there. They be like, damn, bitch. But anyway, I love y'all, and I appreciate y'all. And I didn't technically do I wish the days were longer or shorter? I don't never think about nothing like that, babe. So I don't know how to answer it. I just want to say I didn't know what this video was gonna be about or nothing like that. I was just trying out my lighting and stuff. But I will say that y'all all right. Y'all all right. One day at a time. Book a conversation if you don't want to read it. Book a conversation with me. I help you. But you got to be ready to help yourself. All right. MagicalLadyDuchess.com. I love you guys. Y'all have a good one.